Falcons. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down throw for Cousins. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. Short throw to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A former star at nearby Georgia. This is Sony Michel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Detroit.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
9-yard line.
ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Here's Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Third and goal for Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
Wait. 21.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
21. Here we go. Hey, alert!
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
41-yard line.
Play action, Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 40.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The pass to Brown as he holds it in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
John Brown. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marquise Lee, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Lions nothing. To kick off for Atlanta.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
The ball is out. Michelle lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now the second down throw on target. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Number 21 is
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. One man in the backfield, Elliott. He's going to get the football. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Garoppolo now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
Rosas on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're running it. It's Michel. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Airing it out for Olsen. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Cousins. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, incomplete. The turnover will really help there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use?
Looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
To kick off for Atlanta.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to it after the pick 6. Cousin. And the tight end Wilson, right side. And the ball is knocked out. And the Falcons grab it. And he works free. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Lions nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On 2nd and 1, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. And Tate's got it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions Lions are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
4-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Andrew Adams there to make the tackle.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. 10th carry now for Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
That's caught by Jackson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Jackson.
Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually, I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field.
And a third interception thrown by Cousins. Derwin James with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's got it at the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 42 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Right side caught by Jackson. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Jackson.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up
throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Logan Ryan. Stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The ball carrier.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Lions 6.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to... Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. First down there, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Coverage defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. This is caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little...
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it, because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And they finally put it into this return. Not before he's all the way down to the 37. Garoppolo looking to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Looking deep for Elliott. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 13. To kick off for Atlanta.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. I'm too excited to get the football touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's taken down inside the 30. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1st down. Here's Cousins. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Greg Olsen.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Chris Harris on the coverage.
Again, it's Cousins. But he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
Score, Falcons 41.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for tuning